One of my hobbies is economics. I've read tons of books on economics. I read several blogs on economics daily. And one thing most writers and economists agree on is that harsh times, if they are not already here, are on the horizon, that more and more people going forward will have harsher times. Of course, this is based on what they expect is coming and how people generally deal with this kind of thing. History moves in cycles, business cycles, booms and busts, political cycles, very, very long cycles. One example is a book called The Fourth Turning, written back in the 1990s. It was based on something called generational archetypes, which there are 4. The authors are the guys who came up with terms like baby boomers, millennials, Generation X, etc. Their theory is explained or illustrated in a common meme. Hard men make good times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. Hard times create hard men. According to the authors, each generation is about 20 years, and there are 4 generations in a cycle, and this 80-year cycle keeps repeating. The book is called The Fourth Turning because this is when the cycle resets every 80 years. The American Revolution was in 1776. The American Civil War was in 1861, about 85 years later. World War II, which stems from World War I, happened about 80 years after that. 80 years after World War II is now. And looking around at what's happening now, it seems we're right on schedule. Another cycle is that of interest rates. From about the 60s to about the 80s, interest rates slowly went up. From about the 80s till about now, interest rates went down. Many experts believe that we are at the beginning of another long, slow increase in interest rates. What does this mean? Most people don't have a clue, which means they are going to get clobbered by the negative consequences of rising interest rates. But you don't have to. Understanding interest rates and their impact on society is pretty easy. Not only will you not get clobbered, but you may succeed beyond your wildest dreams. It requires that you understand what's coming and be proactive in your thinking. The interplay between society, money, and interest rates is something most people have zero clue about. So if you can learn about this stuff and master this stuff, you can have a huge advantage. To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/debt-free.